Jojo Antilis. Jojo wins. Second comes Isaiah. And third, Eric Rollers. Jojo won that one. What's up, guys? Lowest Barley are number 4, dude. You guys are funny. I have the official chat on YouTube on my computer to judge this. I'm doing that every stream now, so I know who's first for real. All right, so let me close that so I don't get any feedback. Let's jump into the sim. Jojo was first. Jojo wins. We'll get started in like 2 minutes. Starting off at Miami, my hometown. See the city off there in the back. We're going back to the Honduras. We're flying the infamous and dangerous RNAV approach into runway 2 at Toncontin. It's going to be fun. We've got like a 2-hour flight ahead of us. And I think my daughter might be joining us halfway through the flight to make that approach even harder. I am me. What's up, man? Daughters are scary when flying a plane. Eric Rollers. All right, let's jump in the cockpit. All right, I have the today we're going to be flying departure procedure as well as an arrival procedure, so we won't be using ATC. Just giving you a little disclaimer there. So we're doing things a little bit different today. It'll be quieter, but it'll be more relaxed. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. I have the charts for the departure procedure as well as the arrival down in the description below if you guys want to follow along. They're there for you. As well as the route we'll be flying. Oops. Used to that being 2 buttons. We'll leave that one off for now. Always set up. Lois Barley, Damien was having that same exact issue. He was letting me know yesterday. Damien, one of the subscribers here. He's having the same issue. Apparently a lot of people with Prepared and FSX are having issues with that. They have a Domino's pizza at Toncontin, Isaiah, so when we land, there's going to be pizza there. We will listen to ATIS. Get the wind in the altimeter setting.
Wind 037 at 7. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions clear. Temperature Jet 5, dew point 15. Altimeter 3013. ILS, runway 12 in use. Landing and departing runway 12. CFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact US 0, Miami. Airport information 0, 1747 wind.
Let's set up the FMS. Weren't you a Domino's fan, Isaiah? I picked Papa John's and you picked Domino's. Just have to do this first. I'm actually going to take off from 8 right, and we're going to be flying the MNATE 1. It's the MNATE 2 now, but same thing. We pretty much take off and head directly to VKZ and then head south. It's pretty simple. That's it, and then we'll be flying the RNAV approach from the north for runway 2. MELVO transition, sorry. MELVO, yep. Perfect. Looks good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. May we remind you that all seat backs and tray tables need to be in the upright position.
Cruising at 36,000 feet.
Board must be securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Prior to pushback from the gate, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Personal cellular telephones may be used while parked at the gate with the main cabin door open. We will advise you when they must be turned on. For customers seated in a row of seats identified by the words, "No children this row," please review the white safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. The use of some portable electronic devices is prohibited while on board the aircraft. Once airborne, you will be advised when the use of approved devices such as personal computers and compact disc players is permitted. A complete list of approved devices may be found in the magazine.
Alright, the FMC is all set up. I think we're ready for push and start. Let's turn on our beacon light, seat belts. We'll turn off the packs for startup. Let's release the brakes. Let's also close the doors, which we often forget to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just closed the main cabin door. All personal cellular telephones must be turned off and stowed for the duration of the flight. Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, and verify straps.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you on board this flight. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the flight attendants while we review safety information about this aircraft. Your seatbelt should be fastened at this time. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all
Everything
times
looks stable.
while seated. The exits on this 757 are marked with red and white exit signs. Please locate the two exits nearest you, keeping in mind the nearest exit may be behind you. This aircraft has extreme path lighting, a change in color on the exit sign when an aircraft reaches the exit. Should oxygen be needed, mask must appear from the compartment above your seat. If you are traveling with someone needing assistance, put on your mask first and then offer assistance. Your life vest is located in a container beneath or in some cases between your seats. If needed, inflate the vest just prior to exiting the aircraft by pulling the red tab on the front of the vest. A safety information card with
It's runway heading. We'll be using 8 right for takeoff.
Is in your seat pocket. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not allowed in the cabin.
Doesn't matter what altitude we climb to initially.
All laboratories are equipped with smoke detection systems, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying these systems. As we get ready for takeoff, please help us prepare the cabin by making sure all carry-on baggage is stowed, all seat backs and tray tables are upright, headrests are lowered, and footrest and video monitors are stowed. Customers are required to observe all posted and lighted information signs and adhere to crew members' instructions. Thank you for choosing to fly with us. We will be airborne shortly.
Alex Brown drinking that beer. Yep. I'm a beer drinker. Samuel Pineda, welcome, man. Doing your flight. We've got 2 hours ahead of us to Tegucigalpa. And a wicked fun approach into runway 2. Beer only keeps you awake for 2 hours, Alex. This will make for an interesting approach into Toncontin International. This is Flight Simulator 2004 by Microsoft. No problem, Samuel. I've actually been practicing the approach a little bit today, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's difficult. Once you touch down and come to a stop on the runway, you're just like, ah. But it feels good. It'll be fun. We're going to use 8 right.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Okay, I don't see any airplanes coming. Well, let's line up. Runway 8 right. Alright, we're ready to go.
Knots.
80. V1. Rotate.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Flaps 5.
Flaps to 5.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1. All right, now we make our right turn to VKZ. There's the city of Miami there, downtown.
Flaps up.
Flaps coming up. It's Miami Beach, South Beach over here. We'll just continue our climb all the way up to 36,000. We're not using ATC today, so we're pretty much clear to do whatever we want. FS 2004, you got it right. The floating black building, Alex Brown. From our approach into Orlando yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the use of approved portable electronic devices is now permitted.
It's actually kind of nice not having ATC. Cap 4653 and Angela Relaford. Welcome back, guys. What is up? Here's some more rain clouds for you, Alex. I know you love them rain clouds and floating buildings. Rain clouds. It's funny, the display on the FMC works in virtual cockpit in this airplane, but the buttons don't. So you actually have to pull up the 2D version, and you can still move around through the menus and it'll change down here. You see? Like, why not just make these buttons clickable? You may as well. Another 5 minutes of coding. Still a nice plane, though. Transition altitude. Can I bring my dog into my face cam cap? I don't know. That one behind me, I don't know if I can pick him up. Sometimes I can. Not with the other dogs around, though. Him and his brother will get, like, jealous. They get jealous. So if I pick one of them up and they're both in the same room or next to each other, there's a good chance they can get into a fight. I could probably bring my big dog up. Trippy? Come up here. Up. I don't know if you can see him. The little ones aren't tall enough to jump up here. Later, my daughter will be here too. So she'll be back there. I'll turn on the lights and stuff. I'll have my 4 dogs, my daughter. We're doing like probably one of the top 10 most dangerous approaches in the world. And I'm drinking beer. It's gonna be fun. Got 800 miles to go. It's the Florida Keys down there. It's number 2, Samuel. Awesome. Passing 30,000 feet. Getting up to cruise altitude rather quickly. Sorry. Kevin Cartagena, what is up, man? Callsign Vodka, ready to watch me land at Toncontin. Heck yeah, man. Doing it in the 7572, the biggest airplane allowed in and out of Toncontin. Toncontin. Not sure if I said it right the first time. These water reflections out here trip me out. Looks like a freaking time portal or something. Bermuda Triangle type stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that. Portals. Alright, once we pass MNATE, we're going to make a left turn to TADPO. Or it's MTH, I'm sorry. Marathon. Then we make our left. That left turn.
Folks, it's the flight deck. We've just leveled off at cruising altitude. We're going to keep the seatbelt sign on for just a few more minutes. As a reminder, even when the seatbelt sign is off, you should keep your seatbelts fastened at all times while seated. This is an event we hit some unexpected bumps along the way. Right now, all we ask is that you sit back, relax, and enjoy the fine in-flight service. Thank you.
Speed us up a little bit. Norman International Airport in Jamaica, Alex Brown? Okay, I'll write that down and look it up. Yeah, Samuel's cool, Isaiah. I'm sure he means no harm. But Isaiah's a very private person, Samuel, so respect him if he gets creeped out. Norman International Airport. Jamaica. IME. We'll jump to an outside view. Hold your ears. Switching in 3, 2, 1. I know sometimes it can be loud. I don't think this one's as loud as others. The biggest airplane allowed at Toncontin International. 757. Houston, Seattle, I still have that on queue, Samwell. But I do have a list. I'm not sure where that's at on my list. But it's there. I actually have it. I think I'm doing, tomorrow's is going to be San Jose to Phoenix, and then following that will be Houston to Seattle. I'm going to have to stop taking requests for flights for a little bit, though, because I've got a good 10 on my list. Although half of those are like 10-hour flights that I can't do consecutively. Zunith, what is going on? Works amazing, Zunith. Sweet. Yeah, I like the specs. I like the specs you showed me. That is the island of Cuba in front of us. Oh, so one exists for FS9, Alex Brown? Remember, it's got to exist for FS9 for me to be able to get it or use it. You're dyslexic, Kevin Cartagena. Not serious. Although sometimes I think I am. Oh, you have X-Plane, Alex Brown? This is Flight Simulator 9, FS 2004. Flight Simulator 2004. What the heck is the water doing? It's freeware. Freeware water textures. The best I could find for FS9. It's either that, or you just get like a solid blue, dark blue color with no reflections, which is like crazy boring, especially when flying over water like this. So enjoy the sparklies. It's a light show. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, Jamie, you did? Yeah, man. I've actually been practicing the approach a little bit before doing this stream, because you have to. The first one, I followed the wrong road. That last left turn to final. So I turned too early. I completely botched it. After that, though, I've been getting pretty good at it. It's fun, dude. It's super fun. Like, I was mad excited to do this stream. Yeah, it's like the dancing fountain from Vegas, Isaiah. It looked just like that. I didn't stream it, IME. I was doing it by myself. Which some of you might have gotten a stream notification earlier this afternoon, or morning, or night, depending where you guys are. That was me. I was actually trying to record a tower view of one of my landings, and I accidentally hit the stream button. So I know several of you got notifications saying that I was streaming. That was it, Isaiah. You got it. I didn't mean to stream, though. I was using the same client program that I used to stream to record a video, but instead of hitting start record, I hit start streaming by mistake. And yeah, that's why you guys got that notification. You probably saw like one frame of what I was doing. Sorry about that. Yeah, you watched my 2-second stream, IME? Yeah. Let's practice from earlier. So funny. I was trying to record a small clip to like put on Instagram or something, so people will come watch my stream. The approach is crazy fun though. And once you land, you just get that huge relief and that sense of accomplishment. You commented and liked it, Isaiah. Thank you. I think I deleted the video. I don't think it's there anymore. The island of Cuba. This is actually my mother's home country. So I am 50% Cuban. I do not speak Spanish though, although I understand a good amount of it. I know enough, but I don't speak it fluently. But I can communicate when I have to. I did delete it, Isaiah. It wasn't meant to be. I didn't mean to upload or stream anything. And I didn't really want to spoil the surprise for tonight's approach. I'll let my dogs out. Hold on a second. I see you. I don't know if you or anybody else in the chat has been to Miami or South Florida. Particularly Miami. A lot of people speak Spanish down here. Like most of the people do, I'd say. So it's not uncommon to be out in the street and have like a whole bunch of people just come up to you and speak Spanish. Especially me, since I'm actually have it in my blood, I kind of look it. So I always have people come up to me speaking Spanish. So you kind of have to almost know a little bit if you live down here. You're flying Elardo, Bogota in Colombia. Nice, Jamie. John Lester, what's up? From New Jersey, dude. What's going on, man? Miami, Florida here. Freezing up there, John? It's been nice down here. Cooler for us, but still hot as crap for you. But definitely not freezing. It's been like in the 70s consistently. We had a few cold nights last week where it dropped in the 60s, maybe 50s. I think 60s though. Isaiah's back. I don't know if anybody here plays PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. The blue area, like if you look at the water textures here, it looks like the cutoff zone in PUBG. No, it's not doing it. Can't see it as much. I have perfect weather then, John Lester? Yeah, it's perfect, dude. It's perfect. I think it's the definition of perfect for just about everybody. You're like 90% of the planet. In the 30s and windy up there, way too cold for me. I lived in South Florida my whole entire life. I've seen snow once when I went skiing in Salt Lake City a couple years back. Only time I've ever seen snow. Every now and then we'll have a freakish winter down here in Miami where the temps will drop into like the 30s. But it won't snow. It doesn't go below freezing usually. But like 50s and 60s is cold for me. I need a big fat sweater if it's in the 50s outside. See, it's nice at this time of the year, but like 80% of the year down here, you're like sweating balls outside. You step outside your front door and within 15 seconds, even if you like just took a shower, getting ready to go to work, 10 or 15 seconds out front, you're sweating tremendously. How long left, Daredevils? We still got Good amount of time ahead of us. We are 587 nautical miles out. Let's see if I can give you a quick estimate. We'll be landing in probably an hour and 15 minutes. Hour and 15 minutes, Daredevil. Hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Actually, maybe a little longer than that. I'm terrible at this, by the way. Let's say an hour and a half. Maybe an hour and 15. If you look at the blue bar at the top of your screen, it says there the time and then the ETA. If you subtract the time from the ETA, you'll get a rough estimate. But that estimate is based on us cruising at 36,000 feet and doing Mach 0.84. So once we slow down for descent, it'll change a little. But it's roughly right. That's why I say about an hour and 15 to an hour and 30. But it might be less because I don't know. I'm just not good at judging from these distances. That summer up there, John Lester, you hate it? Oh man, you'd hate living down here summertime then. Down here it's humid. So you're like sweating, the mosquitoes are out, there's bugs like sticking to your skin because of the sweat. It's annoying. Have any flights I should do? An infinite flight cap 4653. Angela Relaford says MCI to BWI. Is that Kansas City to Baltimore? That sounds like a good flight. Yeah, I don't think there is ILS for runway 2 at Toncontin IME. All visual. Or in our case, RNAV approach. You need RNAV if you fly into Toncontin and do this approach. Like you need at least GPS or to be able to enter manual coordinates. I have the approach charts down below in the description if any of you guys want to click that link. You can follow along when we get there. We do this kind of like toilet bowl shape around the mountains. It's a pretty tough approach. You got to be on your toes the whole time. Where's Kilo Bravo Bravo Oscar India? IME. Kilo Bravo Bravo Oscar. I stutter, so it sounds like I'm saying two different letters. Kilo Bravo Oscar India. What airport is that? What city? I'm unaware. Wanwu Cho, what's up, man? It's been a while. Captain Sim 767 or 757, right? Captain Sim. I think I used to use the Captain Sim 757. Sounds really familiar. This is the QualityWings 757. I remember the Captain Sim being pretty good. I think I actually used to merge the Captain Sim 757 with one of the other panels. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like the Captain Sim... Which one was it? Dang it, I can't remember. I think I used to merge the Captain Sim 757 with the panel of the Pilot in Command 767. That was a long time ago. Captain Sim, I haven't heard that in a long time. Was it Captain Sim 757? I could be totally wrong. It's been so long. This one here, though, this is the QualityWings 757, which is really nice. I like it. Like, some things are not clickable up here, like the APU generator. You can't click any of this stuff here. The bus ties, you can't click these. But everything you need is pretty much clickable. Then you have like flight crew sounds and stuff, which make up for the lack of features up there. Captain Sim 767 Wanwu Cho? I don't know. I've never heard of it for FS9, so I doubt it. So if it exists for FSX, then maybe no. Maybe it's too new. I fly the Level D 767, which is really nice. The external model is... It's old, but it's pretty accurate. Looks pretty good. I know there's better looking 767s out there, but with the systems and the virtual cockpit and the level D 767, I mean, I think it's the best. It's the best for FS9 anyways. PMDG is the best one, Wocho? Yeah, PMDG is awesome. I'm going to jump to an outside view. Hold your ears. 3, 2, 1. Listen to them Rolls-Royce engines. I remember when Flight Simulator 2000 came out and it actually had these little pilots inside for the first time. We were like, what? That's so sick, dude. Use Active Sky for your FSX? I think I use Active Sky as well for this, for FS9, Juan Wucho. Can't remember what Active Sky does, but I'm pretty sure I have it installed. It's weather, right? Clouds mainly. The 757 look good in the Astrojet livery, John Lester? I remember that livery. Air Force One visited Korea recently, Juan Wucho. I was not aware. Isaiah's signing out for the night. Later, man. overspeed warning. Just the abrupt weather changes will slow us down a little bit. So we don't have to hear that. Oh, you saw the live broadcasting Juan Wucho? Cool, man. Air Force One is a 747. It is. It's one of the older ones, though, that's like been remodeled. It's like I think it's a 747-200 variant. Use the Air Force One livery for PMDG 747. Me too. I did that on a stream once, and somebody called me out for it on Instagram. I think it was on Instagram. They're like, "That's not the real Air Force One." Because the real Air Force One is not a 747-400. I think it's a 200 or 300 variant, maybe. But it's had a whole bunch of stuff done to it, so pretty sure it flies like a 400. Air Force One frequently does touch and goes at your local airport. You see it a lot, John Lester? Cool, man. Air Force One landed at Osan, Korea. I've seen Air Force One a few times here in Miami. It's kind of neat to watch. I used to work at the airport. There was a few times I saw Air Force One at the ramp. When you work at the airport and the president lands, everything shuts down. All the flights or anybody who's taxiing, everybody has to stop and stay exactly where they are until the president's all the way in. Landed at the terminal, inside, safe in his vehicle. Everything just comes to a halt at the airport. It's so crazy. And the airport's like a busy, super busy work environment. There's always lots of crazy things going on all the time. People rushing around. Just dealing with the logistics of it all. Everything literally comes to a stop at the airport. It's so weird. Alright, my daughter's here. I will be right back, guys. Actually turn off video for a minute. You should still be able to hear me. Testing. Yeah, you can hear me. All right, cool. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a couple minutes. What's up, guys? I am back. Another member of the flight crew has joined us behind here. Little Sophia. It's my daughter. She's been on the stream once or twice before. Getting closer. 360 miles out. Ryan 738, what's up, man? Welcome back. How was your day today? You hope Trump replaces it with a really fast 777 IME? That sounds awesome. That's actually an interesting thought there. Being as that the 747s are kind of disappearing. Does Trump still own his 757? I know he had like a 757 before he became president. What did he do with that thing? Doing fine, Ryan? Cool, man. Yeah, 787 IME. That'd be cool as hell. Okay, you can open the door. Good job, you got it. Nobody's claimed co-pilot today. Today's stream. Garrett's not here. And Kevin. Where did Kevin go? How about play some games on my computer while cruising? My computer won't be able to handle it, Ryan. I will soon have a second PC. Cruising and then play PUBG or something. Have a little window in the bottom. You guys can watch me play that. Yeah, my computer won't handle it. Thought about like finding movies or something, or like a TV show that we could watch and have a little window in the corner when we're cruising. But I don't want any copyright infringement claims from YouTube either. But it would be cool. And find like some weird indie movies that like nobody's heard about. Come see her. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on a second. Wish there was more to look at out here besides blue water. 309 miles to go. Not too much longer. 40 minutes. Is that my son? It's my daughter, Ryan, 738. It's my daughter. She's 2.5 years old. She's running around chasing the dogs. Tune the ADF to some AM jams, hi me. Am I nervous to land in Honduras, Samuel? A little bit. I'm excited. It's fun, man. I've been practicing the approach. I did it like 3 or 4 times. It's pretty comfortable at like my last 2 runs, so I'm excited. A little bit nervous. It could go bad, but it'll be fun nonetheless. start to see the mainland out there. That is Honduras. You want to play baseball? Oh, nice. Nice hit, Sophs. Good job. That was a good hit. Dang, she actually made good contact with that tennis ball. She's swinging a foam baseball bat. Here, throw me the ball. Where's the ball? Trippy took it. I think my dog took the ball. I'll do that. Pretty good. My dog keeps stealing the tennis ball. How can you join my Discord? How can you join my Discord, Samuel Pineda? I think I commented to you on my username. I don't know how to add. I'm new to Discord, which is why I'm not on there often. But it should be that flight sim dude pound 2017. I think is my username. You got to search for me. If not, you can ask Hobbit Airlines next time you see him on the stream. He knows. Assassin Boy, what's up, man? That's awesome, Miami, about your son. That's cool, man. One of my best friends is a nurse. He's my age, early 30s. It's a hard road, hey, life happens, Miami. She's so good, honestly. She's so good. I don't know how it gets later on in life, but right now it's a lot of fun. Like, she's so well behaved, like I can't complain. And she's a daddy's boy too, so I mean a daddy's boy. A daddy's girl. So we have a lot of fun. It's nice not having ATC for this flight, actually. Super chill. I've got to remember that I've got to manage my own descent, though. Can't forget. $217 miles to go. Getting closer. Getting closer to the fun. You like all my videos, Assassin Boy? Thank you very much, sir. It means a lot to me. It's what keeps me going on YouTube. It's hearing things like that. Knowing that you guys find some enjoyment out of my content makes me happy. Can you see the outside of the plane, Samuel? Sure thing. Hold your ears because it might be loud. He's out of here. She's a YouTuber. It's so funny how a lot of kids are nowadays, like 2-year-old kids on YouTube. She's on YouTube Kids, though. YouTube Kids app. Not regular YouTube. Not yet. Although she's such a mature little girl already, it's crazy. New flight, Assassin Boy, we're just getting started, man. We're about to approach into Toncontin, which is like one of the most dangerous approaches. So it's about to get real fun real soon. 25 minutes. Things will get interesting. It turns from blue water to mountains everywhere and short runways. Your father's watching with you, Assassin Boy. Hi, Dad. Welcome to the stream. You're less than a half hour out of Toncontin International in Honduras. I think this is the second most dangerous approach in the world, according to one of my subscribers. I know it's definitely in the top 10, so it'll be fun. Tell your dad to subscribe to Assassin Boy. Thanks, guys. You found a 20 knot tailwind at 24,000 feet IME. Awesome. I've got a little bit of wind helping me as well. 15 knots coming a little bit from the side, but at least it's a tailwind. No complaints. I think I'm going to start a slow descent now, since I'm not used to doing this without the help of ATC. Let's start making our way down a little bit. When we start the approach, we want to be about 9,000 feet above MELVO intersection, which is 140 miles out. So we have plenty of time. I think I'm just going to do a nice slow descent all the way down to 9,000. Can you see the inside of the cabin, Samuel Pineda? This does not have cabin. Here, I'll show you. You can see here in the cockpit the jump seats and whatnot, but if you walk out here, there's nothing. Sorry, it takes me a little bit to readjust. Ready? Ready? Step back over there a little bit so you don't hit the light. No, no, not on the bed, not on the bed. Here. Right there. Stop. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You live in Malaysia, Assassin Boy? That's awesome, dude. I am in the United States of America. In the state of Florida. Florida, USA. Mr. Zhang, what's going on, man? You made it just in time. We're about to start this crazy approach into Toncontin pretty soon. Your father flies Airbus A380, Assassin Boy? That's sick. Hats off to you, sir. So both you and your dad love aviation, Assassin Boy? You both like flying? Oh, your brother's gonna study or is studying in Miami? That's exactly where I live. I am in Miami right now, Assassin Boy. I live in Miami. Try to do Miami to Montreal if I can, Mr. Zhang. Alright, I'll write it down. It'll be a little bit. It'll probably be a week or two before I get to that, because I've got like a list of 10 flights to take off before. But I will write it down. Miami to Montreal. Nice graphics, Joe Andy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please check that your seatbelt is securely fastened. To prepare for landing, it will be necessary to collect all service items, as well as any other items you wish to discard.
I'll jump to an outside view so you can see. 3, 2, 1. Hold your ears so it gets loud. 3, 2, 1. How many minutes to landing, Samuel? Soon, dude. Like 15 or 20 minutes. Let me see. Hold on. 20, maybe. Like I said, I'm terrible at judging times. Less than 20 minutes. 15-20 minutes, Samuel. Like, it's gonna get interesting in 10 minutes. Less. I've got to get better at doing that. We're already descending. Miami, Florida, Assassin Boy. Yep. That's where I live. Hard landing MHTG, Joandy. Yep. One of the world's most dangerous approaches. It's gonna be fun. Actually, we'll keep our speed up a little bit. Actually, no, we won't, because we're about to be over speed. We're about 50 miles out of Angel intersection. Once we leave Angel, we head here to Melvo. Once we hit Melvo is when we start our approach into Toncontin. So right when we get here, things will start to get interesting. Right here, we start that toilet bowl around the mountains into runway 2. It's 10 a.m. in Malaysia. That's cool, man. It is 9 p.m. here in Miami, Assassin Boy. BR Fasixta Taxista. Hi, man. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Super Pads covers. You made it. You're watching a movie at the movies. What did you see? And you were also just in time for the approach into Toncontin. It's going to be a fun one. One of the world's most dangerous approaches. What's the airport altitude, IME? It's like 3,000 something. Around 3,000 feet. Does anybody know if Toncontin has an ATIS frequency to tune into? A barometer setting would be nice, but since we're not in contact with ATC, I've kind of looked it up. I can't seem to find anything. You're from Miami, Joe Andy? Awesome, man. Joe Andy? I was born and raised here. Been living here my entire life. Here comes the good part, Kevin. You got it, dude. Here comes the good part. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting 2 hours for this. An exact number IME. Toncontin, 3,316 feet. Let's see, let me check runway 2. It's actually 3,293 feet. She's so good. I feel like normal 2-year-olds would be screaming at me right now. She's so patient. Guys, I have the approach chart for the RNAV approach into runway 2 down in the description. There's a link there. If you're interested, if you're unaware of how it works, there's a chart there. If you're not into aviation, you might not be able to figure it out, but if you kind of know what you're doing, you'll be able to follow along with me. I have all the waypoints for the approach plugged into my FMC, as well as the respective altitudes that we went across at each of those points, even though I won't be using vertical navigation with the autopilot. We'll be managing our speed and descents manually, but we will stay locked on the lateral nav until we get to about point 14, which is that point right before we turn final. A little bit further than that. Point 11 actually is the one I'm referring to. Right around point 11 is when we take over. Start slowing to 250. $3,200 feet, right, Kevin? No ILS. You are correct, sir. You're gonna see me in the news if I can't land, Joe Andy. She's cute, Mr. Zhang. Yeah, she's adorable, dude. She's the best. White knuckle time, IME. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys are getting me nervous. Don't overhype it. I'm kidding. guys are overhyping it. Wow, this is awesome. I'm just as excited as you guys are. Time to put my game face on. Melvo intersection, which we want to cross at 9,000 feet, which we are on target for. We're at 9,200 feet. We'll be there in a second. Melvo's here about 5 miles, under 12. So we're at 9,000. Flaps help us slow down a bit. Alright, so after we pass Melvo, the next point is going to be point 17, which we want to cross at 8,000 feet. If you can see off there in the distance, that's the city of Tegucigalpa. We're going to be doing this huge swinging U-turn around into the runway through the mountains. But you can start to see the town there. Alright, there's our turn to point 17. I'm actually going to bring in a little bit more flaps. Keep our nose down. So now we want to be descending down to 8,000. Start arming all this stuff for approach or for landing, like the auto brakes and the spoilers. Turn on the lights now so don't forget, things get really crazy when we get closer.
Ladies and
looking good so far.
In preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables.
I won't be able to pay attention to the chat. Sorry guys. Keep each other company.
All portable electronic devices are turned off.
I'll check back in with you after landing. Pretty much.
Footrests and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
So after point 17, we make this little left to point 15. Point 15, we want to be at 7,000 feet. This is right when we cross 17. Point 17, we'll descend from 8,000 to 7,000. There's that left turn. Again, over here is the town of Tegucigalpa behind the mountains. We're swinging up and around that way. So now we descend down to 7,000. Reduce our speed. Just to stay on top of things. So we're on our way to point 15. Where we cross at 7,000. After that, it's on the point 14. Only have to descend to 6,700. It'll be a real slow descent after we cross point 15. Let's get our landing speed locked in. 134 knots. All right, there's the left turn to point 14. Just want to take it down to 6,700 feet. Bring in another notch of flaps here. Oh no. Oh my god. Just make things harder. You gotta give me 10 minutes, Sos. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I knew this would happen. Sos, give me 10 minutes, please. She'll listen though, she's good. Alright, 6,700 feet. This thing is already turning to the next point. I'm going to turn our heading bug over. Because I like to fly manually, or at least just heading hold for the last 2 points, because the autopilot gets kind of crazy sometimes. Alright, next point, we want to be down. Alright. Let's descend to 5,500. Quickly. Reduce speed to 145. See, so we're going to cross point 12 at 5,500 feet. I'm going to drop the gear down now. Help us manage speed a little bit. Slow us down. More flaps.
Flight attendant, please be seated for arrival.
Alright, now to point 11. We want to cross at 4,100 feet. Perfect. Let's bring in that last notch of flaps. Alright, so before landing checklist, we have the landing gear down in 3 green. Flaps are set to full. Our speed brakes armed, auto brakes set, and our landing lights are on. I'm going to take over the throttle now, because that's how I do it. I am also not yet going to take over the airplane, but I will soon. Alright, so now we're looking for that road, right? We've got the hill up here. I believe it's this road here that we follow. It's going to snake over this way. Right where it turns left here is where we want to follow. Let's watch our airspeed. Alright, here's where I'm going to take over. The airplane is mine. Okay, I do have the airfield in sight. I can't really point out. The runway's right there. If you guys can see that, we've got to make our left here. Watching that airspeed, power. The road is behind the pillar, you can't really see, and the crossroads are right up here at our 11, which should be right in front of the runway. There's the runway, I have the runway in sight. Watching that airspeed, bleeding off power. So we have to dive here, kind of. Alright, so power back, power back, power back. We've got to touch down like somewhere around those white markers. If we miss it, we got to go around. We're okay,
50,
good.
40,
We're
30,
good.
20, 10.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And... Alright, reverse. We shouldn't have held it. We should have just plopped down since we only have 6,000 feet of runway, but we still touched down before the danger zone. 60. And welcome to Tegucigalpa, Honduras.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns on the fasten seatbelt sign. At that time, please remember to check around your seating area in the seat
I'd say that was a
pockets
success.
and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board.
Not too bad.
Please take care when opening the overhead bins, as the contents may have shifted during flight.
Whew. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Flaps up, spoilers up. Transponder standby. We're not with ATC or anything, so there we go. I passed the test, Joe Andy. Thank you. Good job, Simo. Thank you. Nice landing, Mr. Zhang. Thank you. That was crazy, Kevin. Yes. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Whew. It's so much fun, though. Here, let's do this. We'll replay it. Alright, this is a replay. Now I don't actually have to pay attention to flying. We can just do it. So here's the road off to our left over here, which is the one we want to follow. It turns left right there. We want to hook right there is where we want to be. I was kind of late on this turn, but still wasn't bad. You also want to have visual of the runway at this point, which is right here, which is very hard to see. If you don't have visual of the runway by here, you go around. Turn, passing over all the houses.
400.
This road up here makes a little right, and there's like some crossroads right here that you want to follow, and that kind of lines you up for the runway. It's hard to see with the scenery, but the crossroads would be like right there.
$300. Approaching minimums.
The rule of thumb here, especially for a big airplane like a 757 or 737, you want to land, you definitely need to touch down before the second taxiway.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
If not, you have to go around. Like, we're good here, we're good here. Here's the second taxiway. This is like, yeah. If you're any later than I was, then you go around. You saw how I used almost every foot of the runway. It turned out good. Wish we had a wing view in this aircraft. Outside of the plane when landing, Assassin Boy. Okay, we'll do one more incident replay. We'll probably have to do spot view. My tower view is probably set for Miami, so it won't look good, but we'll do it. Let's see. Let's see if I can do a tower view. Hold on, I'm gonna pause for a second. Cycle through the views and see what we can get. See, I don't think that's gonna work. Hold on a second. Is there a way I can move the tower view? No. Okay. We'll have to do spot view. Alright, here's the runway over here, where my mouse is. Here's the hill that we're about to make a left. Follow the road down below. See how the road right here makes a left? I should have hugged that part of the road. Then you follow the road up here, and it makes a right, and it crossroads here, it makes like an X. So from this point, you fly to that X, which kind of lines you up for the runway.
500.
See if you can see the crossroads. Yeah, right here. See this little X right here?
300. Approaching minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Can't get much better than that. I know if I was a passenger in this airplane, I'd be pretty happy. All right, let's taxi into the ramp. There's a Domino's pizza up here somewhere. I mentioned in the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna grab some pizza once we landed. How to replay an FSX, same as I did here, although you couldn't see the menus. Press Alt, it opens up the menus at the top. You go to Options, and in the Options menu, it says Instant Replay. Click that, enter the number of seconds you want to replay the last for. That's how you do it. So Alt, Options, Instant Replay. It's the same for FSX as it is for FS9. In the map window, is that how you do it? I remember there's a way to do it, IME. I used to do it a long time ago. I haven't figured it out recently. Alright, let me pause and see if I can do that real quick. I remember there was a way. See, it doesn't give me that option. I remember I'd right-click and it would say, like, move tower to here or something like that. It's not giving me the option now, though. Let me see, hold on. No, I don't know. Take this first gate here. Looks good. This is where I just shut everything off. I know it's not your typical procedure. Usually you have the APU running for a little bit, keep the AC going for the passengers. I just kind of come in and just turn everything off. Opening the door. Enjoy your stay in the Honduras. I have a tendency of saying the Honduras. Enjoy your stay in Honduras. Say again or write in chat, Assassin Boy. It's... You hit your Alt key, Alt on the keyboard, then you click Options on the menu, and then click Instant Replay. Thank you very much, Jamie Hampton. No problem, Samuel. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for keeping me company. Do you guys want me to fly it one more time? Just the approach? It's fun. I want to do it again. Should I save it for another time? What airport add-on scenery is this, Jamie? This is Taxi to Gate. The number 2 Gate. Toncontin International. It's down in the description. I'm not sure what's better. I've only tried this one. There's also, I think it's called Latin VFR. Toncontin. Is that right? I know there's 2 different ones. 2 nice payware add-on sceneries. This one here is the Taxi to Gate, Toncontin. Thank you, IME. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by as usual. Love having you aboard. Oh, I guess that means it's time to go. I'll catch you later, guys. If you're new here, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. If you're new here, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. We do these flights every day. We'll be doing another one tomorrow night, same time, around 7 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you guys there. Enjoy your stay in Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Catch you on the next one. All right, guys. Peace. Good night. Take care, everybody.